Yo, what's going on, everybody? Los here, coming back at you with another video. And yeah, it's what I do best. I'm back with another unboxing video. So, if you want to know what I got, you know what to do. Hop on that train, take a journey with me. Alright, so we're back, and like I said, another unboxing video. So, got a nice little stack of books here. I've been trying to, pick up books here and there. Not trying to go too crazy with some of the prices and stuff like that. But if I get a good deal, I hop on it, right? I know it's hard to save up and try to buy like one large book or something like that, or one key issue. But sometimes there's like certain books, minor keys, or maybe a run filler or awesome variant cover that you were looking for. And if the price is right, I mean, sometimes you just got to jump on it, right? So that's what some of these are. I believe some of these are keys, maybe some minor keys, some variant covers, stuff like that. But there were books that I definitely had to jump on. So without further ado, let's open up the Comic Cam and let's start unboxing these guys. So this one, I kind of like just cracked it open a little bit already, just because I wanted to make sure the book inside wasn't damaged, because I believe this is a pretty decent key. Alright, so the first book up, of course the first one would probably be the biggest key in here. And, I know a lot of people are like, hey, Carlos doesn't really show a lot of, Silver Age books, and it's always like modern stuff and modern keys and modern variant covers, stuff like that. But I do collect other books, right? I do have some Silver Age goodness over here and stuff. So I do collect them at times. It's just a little harder sometimes for me. But found this one, a book that I kind of wanted, but I kind of, wait when things kind of die down. And I found a pretty good, condition. And I sent an offer and they accepted it, which was awesome. And it was on Mercari, and it's this guy right here. Bam! So that's Marvel Superheroes number 13, featuring Captain Marvel, and this is the first appearance of Carol Danvers, right? So we all know her. She later on becomes Ms. Marvel or Captain Marvel. So this is her first appearance, I believe. 18 of this run is when she actually gets her powers, but this is her first appearance. Like I said, a book that I've always had my eye on, but the prices just seem to be a little higher than I wanted to pay, especially for the condition of this book. It is a thicker book, so it has that that the square bound, so it makes it a little harder to get these in good condition. But this one was actually in excellent condition. And there's still some wear and tear on it, but nothing too crazy. And for what I paid for this thing, I had to jump on it. So definitely happy to have this in the PC. It just an awesome. I know a lot of people are not too crazy on Captain Marvel in the movies and stuff like that, but as a character in the comic books, I think she's pretty cool. And yeah, just an awesome pickup. So I do collect Silver Age books too. All right, guys. All right, on to the next one. All right, guys. So, some more modern age goodness. We're coming back at you. So, we got this guy right here. And yes, Teen Titans Go number 1. This is actually the first appearance of Teen Titans, the animated series in comic books. So, when they had their nice little run of Teen Titans, my kids love this show, and it's an awesome show. It's so funny, and I was surprised that I actually didn't own this. And when I looked it up, I'm like, yeah, I definitely gotta have this. It's nothing too crazy. It's not like a high price key or anything like that, but it's a key nonetheless, and I thought it was pretty cool. These characters are awesome, and to have their first appearance in comics, I was like, yeah, why not? So definitely happy to snag this one up. And they're pretty hard to come by. There is a free comic book day where down in the barcode over here, sorry, that is the blank spot where normally they put the stamp for the store. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Like one is an actual new comic book day free book, and then this is the actual one. So you want the one that has the barcode on it. All right, on to the next one. All right. Well, speaking of variant covers, we have this guy right here, and this is Avengers #1, and this is the J. Scott Campbell Midtown Comics variant cover. So this is actually a connecting cover. There's three. It's three covers. So there's Avengers #1, there's All New X-Men #1, and then there's Uncanny Avengers #1, and they all tie together to make a nice little spread. Again, I love J. Scott Campbell. He's one of the artists that I have quite a bit of his books. And I thought this was just pretty cool to have like the whole set. I think I have the other one. I have one on order, and then I have one that I just have my eye on because again, I'm not trying to pay too much for these, but I thought they're just pretty cool. So that's awesome there. All right, next. All right. Next book up. Haha. Another variant cover. And again, another J. Scott Campbell variant cover. So this is Ex Infernus #1. And again, this awesome J. Scott Campbell variant cover with Magic on the cover there. I love the way he draws Magic. You know, she's a pretty cool character. And, you know, she has some amazing covers. And, yeah, I just love J. Scott Campbell, and whenever I can scoop these up, you know, this is the first time ever owning this book, and I just love these variant covers, right? They just look so much different. I feel like the artist has their, you know, they can just kind of go crazy with it, right? So I think this is just awesome. This is just a gorgeous cover. So definitely happy to have this in the PC. Just look at that. Just awesome. All right, and on to the last one. All right, so the last one we have this guy right here. Bam. And that is Marvel graphic novel #17. And this is the first appearance of Apocalypse. But this is the first appearance of Apocalypse in disguise. So he was his human form before, you know, he gets the whole purple and changes and everything. But this is his first appearance. Obviously, this is not a comic; it's a graphic novel. It's a lot bigger, but awesome. You know, Mark Silvestri, Dave Michelini, just, you know, great comic. And it's actually in really good condition. It's hard to get these in good condition. They're square bound. They're a lot bigger. You know, people used to read them. Once you fold it open, you usually get that crease all the way down through here. And this one is nothing, clean. Thought this was awesome. Excellent pickup. Again, never had this book before, and you know, those books that are always on the radar, but you find something else to buy. And I think Apocalypse is an awesome villain, and you know, who knows what's going to happen with, you know, going forward in the MCU, where they start getting, obviously the X-Men are coming, so one of their major villains is Apocalypse. So who knows, right? Maybe they need another big bad. So this is one, obviously X Factor 5 and 6 in the comics is Apocalypse first, but this is also one not to sleep on, right? So whenever you can find these on the cheap, definitely scoop it up. All right, so that was my haul, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the books. Let me know what was your favorite down below, and until next time, talk to you guys later. Peace.